In light of the recent developments, top NIA officials from Delhi, including an IG rank officer and the special director of the Intelligence Bureau, are now camped in Kashmir to supervise searches and draw a strategy to crack down on terror in view of the recent events. Now, Republic is getting you inside details of the NIA raids. 2 TRF operatives have been arrested in these raids on the TRF module of Tausif Ahmed Wani and Faiz Ahmed Khan were in regular touch with the TRF commander Sajjad Gul, who's based in Pakistan. We are also now learning that social media apps were used for communication by these 2 TRF commanders, Sajjad Gul. And Sajjad Gul, of course, is operating various modules across the valley through these 2. Let's go across to Gursimran, who has accessed more details on this. Gursimran, tell us more about what you are learning. We understand that there is a plan that that we are also learning that the NIA is now working on to deal with this.
See, indeed, National Investigation Agency carried out raids at 7 locations of the resistance front, in which 2 arrests have been made. First is Tausif Ahmed Wani and second is Faiz Ahmed Khan. And both of these were in touch with Sajjad Gul, who is the TRF commander, that is a Lashkar-backed outfit in Kashmir Valley commander, who is at present based in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, exfiltrated to Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and is operating from there. And it has come into being that they both were in contact with Sajjad Gul through social media apps, and they were operating on his behest. He was communicating through them for various modules that were running in Kashmir Valley, and it is Sajjad Gul which is behind the civilian killings, the target civilians killing of minorities in Kashmir Valley. So this is a big thing that is coming out from the raids of the NIA, though NIA is yet to officially take over the case of civilian killings in Kashmir Valley. But the preliminary investigation that they carried out and the raids that were carried out yesterday by the National Investigation Agency, they have proved a direct link of these 2, Tausif Wani as well as Faiz Khan, to the Pakistani-based this handler Sajjad Gul, who operates the TRF's various modules in Kashmir Valley.
So what we are understanding right now is, even as, the Kashmir police is focused on perhaps being able to get a handle on the situation and look at who perhaps was behind this. There is the NIA also, which is busted to a module of these terrorists. Thank you for the moment for joining us. Now, 1 terrorist has been killed by security forces in an encounter in Bandipora district of Jammu and Kashmir. The encounter started early this morning. Let's go across to Zeenat on the phone line. Zeenat, good morning. Give us more details about this person, this terrorist who has been identified as Imtiaz Ahmed Dar.
A very good morning to you, Nupur. The terrorists who have been utilized by Bandipora police along with the Indian Army has been identified as Imtiaz Ahmed, who was involved in the killing of Muhammad Shafi Loan of Hajin Bandipora. He was shot by this very terrorist in Shahgun last week, and since then the multiple teams were constituted by JKP to nab the attackers, and they were quite successful in nabbing the OGWO network. And OGWO network spilled the beans before the police, and then later the JKP came to know that the orders had come from the Pakistani terrorist Lala Umar from the POK. He had given an order to carry an attack on Muhammad Shafi Loan, and he was then by the OGWO network along with this very terrorist. And finally JKP was able to get hold of this OGWO network, and yesterday the CASO was launched by Bandipora Hajin police. SOG Hajin was part of the operation along with the Indian Army, and today morning they were able to neutralize Imtiaz Ahmed, who is from Katro and from the same location. In fact, he also belongs to the Bandipora, and he has been neutralized, although dead body and arms and ammunition have been recovered. Yeah, we can say that he's the terrorist who was involved in the target killings that had taken place in Kashmir recently.
Now, we are also learning at the moment, Zeenat, that there is TRF commander Sajjad Gul, who's based in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, who essentially is controlling these modules. Any more information that you can give us on that?
See, as far as Sajjad Gul is concerned, he is a resident of outer skirts of Srinagar and has managed to escape from Srinagar. And right now he is in Muzaffarabad Yesterday, NIA carried the searches at his residence as well. He's been running one of the online portal which is known as Kashmir Fight, and the Kashmir Fight runs malicious campaign against the politicians of J&K, journalists, people from the judiciary, social activists and other people. He has been part of and has given instructions to many of the killings that had taken place in Kashmir Valley. If you'll go with the killing of Babar Qadri, or for that matter, journalist Sujad Bukhari, he was part of that module. And yesterday, NIA carried searches at his residence in the outer skirts of Srinagar. So we are seeing, in fact, the TRF as coming as the offshoot of Lashkar, which has also been confirmed by the JK police, Jammu Kashmir police here. And we are also seeing the way the castles and other things are being launched by Jammu Kashmir police to flush out the terrorists wherever they are present. And since the target killings had happened, we are also seeing this as the third encounter in which the terrorists were neutralized, because 3 days back there was an encounter in Natipura where again a LEG terrorist was gunned down by the Jammu Kashmir police.
All right, Zeenat reporting on that from Srinagar. Thank you.